Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is Ghada Radwan from the Opening Academy, and this is video 2 Nazish. Assalamu alaikum Nazish. How are you? Good, alhamdulillah. Everything is okay with you? Yeah, great, alhamdulillah. So Nazish, let me remind you what we talked about this month. We talked about the stopping, the sign of stopping and the stopping at the ending of a word. Then Nazish, we make a quick revision on rules of noon sakina. Okay, so let me remind you by sharing with you now. So let me share with you first the whiteboard to see what we have on signs of stopping. So as you know, Nazish, we talked about this before. When we have little meme on the top of a word, and that means it's actually compulsory to stop here. Okay, so I have to stop on it, and that means maybe like the complete the meaning actually is complete or anything else. Okay, then I got qili and qili. Okay, sorry, it's not like this. Okay, qili, when I find actually qili, that means the preference here to stop. Okay, and sili, that means the preference to what to continue. Okay, and then when I got little jim, and little jim means it's okay or it's equal, I have a choice actually to stop or continue, it's okay. Okay, so if I stop or if I continue, it's equal or it's the same. Okay, then I got la, and la actually means no, so that means it's not permissible to us to stop here. Maybe the meaning is not completed or something like this. Then I got this sign, okay, and that means I need to stop on one of them, not both of them. And I can find actually this sign in Surah Al-Baqarah. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. So I stop on لا ريب فيه, لا ريب first. Or ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه, I stop on فيها. Okay, هدى للمتقين. So I need to stop on one of them, not both of them. Okay, so that means that the signs of stopping. Okay, okay, Nazish. Then Nazish, let me remind you. Wait, of stopping at the ending of a word, and that the first thing I need to know to look at the last letter on a word when I need to know how I can pronounce it. So when I look at the word and find the ending letter is has tanween fath, that means I need to actually to change it into fatha with alif. So instead of pronouncing hisaban, I need to say it hisaba. Okay. Then we talked about when I find التاء المربوطة with any حركة, that means I need to change it to ha, into ha, okay, and make it سكون. خاشعة خاشعة, الحافرة الحافرة. Ha. Okay, look at this, remember it. Ha. Okay, then when I have any word ending with any حركة except actually تنوين فتح, because we talked about before. So like فتحة, كسرة, ضمة, تنوين كسر, sorry, تنوين ضم. I need to change it into سكون, and it's easy to stop on it. سيعلمون, كريم, كريم, سجين, سجين. Okay, then we talked about words with ending actually with the mushaddad letter, and I need to look at this. When I find the mushaddad letter, one of the letters of qalqala, qutb jad, that means I need to stop on it with a strong qalqala. Okay, qutb jad, and as you know, we studied qalqala before, and we talked about that we have 3 levels of qalqala, and the strongest of it, when I find a letter has a shidda at the end of a word, that means I need to stop with a strong qalqala. والحج. Okay, then when I find the last letter has a shadda but it's noon or meme, and as you know, noon and meme, نادش, we talked about this before, noon and meme make actually غنة, and the غنة, that means I feel vibration when I put my finger in my nose. I can feel actually vibration in my nose, so that means I make غنة. Okay, so I need to stop with غنة. Okay, so the word I have right now, it's لتسألن. I need to stop on it, so لتسألن. So that means I cut the sound of حركة, but I keep the غنة, okay, for 2 counts. So when I look and find any letter other than قطب الجد or نون الميم مشددتين, that means I need to stop it with a sukun. And actually I will make an like a jerk nab, like a nab actually when I pronounce it, like I do. Okay. Okay, so when I find words ending with a sukun or a letter of mad, that means I need to say Alhamdulillah, there's nothing to do with it. It's easy, actually. So one had the same one had. قال the same thing. Okay. Okay, Nazish. Then we talked about the rules of noon to remind you about this النون. النون actually النون الساكنة والتنوين have 4 rules, as you know, الإظهار والإدغام و الإخفاء والإقلاب. The first thing الإظهار, when I find نون ساكنة or تنوين followed by همزة هاء عين حاء غين خاء, that means I need to make it clear. Okay, then we talked about الإدغام, when I find نون ساكنة or تنوين followed by one of these letters ياء راء ميم لام واو نون, and we collected in one word يرملون. That means and actually we divide الإدغام into 2 groups, one with غنة and another one without غنة. with غنة ياء نون والميم والواو ينمو, and without غنة الراء واللام. Then we talked about الإقلاب. الإقلاب means when I find نون ساكنة or تنوين, it followed by what? By letter ba, and I actually got letter meme on it. That means I turned or changed a noon to meme when it followed by letter ba. And I make غنة actually, okay? Then I talked about الإخفاء. الإخفاء means when نون ساكنة or تنوين followed by any letter except these letters. So that means I have to make إخفاء. I hide a noon. Hide a noon. And as I tell you, when we pronounce actually a noon, I have 2 processes to do it. Actually, first thing, you need Nazish to keep the first thing and delete the second stage. So Nazish, we finish our lesson today. Okay, and so please Nazish, memorize these things, memorize these rules, except no, it's not except, actually especially the rules of Nun Sakina, because we need to practice more in Quran, so we need to use it, okay, a lot. So it's nice to meet you today, Nazish. I hope actually to see you inshallah in the next session, and have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum.